Hey Betsy, I'm gonna make this real quick. So each week I do something like this, and it's just a mini recap. Sometimes I throw in a quick food log assessment, just showing like what to add in and what to tweak a little bit to better hit your macros. But for now, I'm just gonna go over a couple of things to focus on. So each week we're going to have a few simple things to focus on, and that's it. So instead of, trying to do a million things, we're just going to literally zero in on a couple of things. So as time goes by, more and more we're going to dive into, but obviously not all at once. So for now, obviously just focus on your workouts and getting all of them done. And it's okay if sometimes if you miss them, if you're not feeling well, or if you have to delay it and move it to a different day. But we're in the process of building muscle, which is super important for actual long-term sustainable results in changing your body composition, and also eating enough calories and enough protein in order to build that muscle and keep it on. So obviously each week you're going to have a mixture of resistance and cardio. And for now, I just want you to make sure you update your photos, and that's an every other week thing of front, back, and sides, and it doesn't have to be fancy. You can wear whatever you want, something that's more fitting, and it's going to be really helpful over time to see changes that you may have not realized in good and bad ways. So a lot of times we could be leaning out and inches are being lost and our body composition is changing with muscle versus fat. And we might not see it on the scale or realize it day to day, but with looking at ourselves, but in the pictures side by side, we start to see it, and we actually see visually what's going on. So it's really helpful in every type of way. So every other week, and then every week, once a week, just update your weight. But like I said, don't really focus on the scale right now. We're focusing on that body composition change and the inches and the muscle and leaning out and resculpting everything. But just do that, update that. And then as a little mini goal over the next couple weeks, try to get some sort of like Fitbit or step tracker, just so you get a feel of what 5,000 steps a day is. And we can just aim at something realistic. Like, I'm not sure what you currently normally get. So based off of that, then we can, kind of go up from there or whatever we need to do. But the whole point of tracking anything in the beginning phases is just so you have that knowledgeable intuition, and you know what it feels like to hit 5,000 steps. You know what it's like to navigate your day and hit your protein, and or vice versa. You know what it's like to not be anywhere close to, your calories or your protein, and you know what you need to do for the rest of the day. Though that's the point of tracking and learning and figuring all this out in the beginning, so one day you won't ever have to do it. And it's a bit of a learning curve, but little by little we're going to focus on just a couple things, and more and more each week as the months go by. So I'm super excited. It's totally fine. The first month of training is a little crazy. You're getting set up, you're getting plugged into everything, you're getting more of a routine and momentum, and it's hard. So I am here for you. I want to try to break it down each week with some things that we just need to have reminders of, and simply just focus on X, Y, and Z. And then that's it. So I hope this is helpful. But as of now, just try to write out your proteins that you like, even if it's 3 things. You like steak, tuna, and yogurt. If it's those things, that's fine. We can work with that, and we can find a million ways how to make them in different ways and make them good. And even if you don't really like something that much, we can find a way to make it better. And it's more so the factor of just getting it in. Like, sometimes I don't really like yogurt that much, but I know if I eat this yogurt along with like a glass of Fairlife milk, I know I'm going to hit my protein. So it's not really about loving it all the time, but it's sometimes you just got to get it in with all the other things in the day. So I hope that helps. Let's focus on just this for now, and hopefully I'll be hearing from you soon. Try to write out a day's worth of food, even if it's like just super quick, jotted down in your phone. I'll be able to plug that into a food log tracker app, and then we can do a lot of learning from that. And it's not to show you what you've done badly or, like doing anything like that. It's just to simply show you, yes, you could have had that cookie for dinner as a snack for lunch. Sorry. You could have had that cookie earlier on, and then for dinner, your dinner was great. You could have just added in, one serving of a leaner protein because your fats were almost where they should have been. So you don't want to go over that by consuming a higher fat protein. And it is just showing you, breaking down the day, just what to add in and tweak a little bit. It's not about cutting everything out that you love. It's not about eating a whole different meal plan and feeling like you're dieting and restricted. It's literally just showing you what you currently eat and just what to adjust a little bit and add in, and just show you what foods may have been higher fat dense foods that you may have not realized that doing like a smaller portion of that would have made a big difference. So yeah, it's a bit of a learning curve in the beginning, but it gets easier because you gain more knowledge and you gain more momentum and strength and so on and so forth. And it does get easier, but just let me know if you have any questions and we'll go from there.